Hey guys! Long time no see! This is Jean. Today is a special day, but tomorrow is even more special because it's actually my husband's birthday, and I posted in Instagram to let my followers guess what I'm about to make for my husband's birthday cake. The thing is, I do not have an oven at home. My followers, they actually guessed cake cuckoos, which is steam cake, chocolate steam cake. No, it's not cake cuckoos, it's not steam cake. And my friend Ain, she also guessed that it's cake bate, because cake bate seems to be the very popular Malaysian dessert that it's in a form of cake, but you don't have to bake it. Nope, it's not cake bate as well. The answer is I'm going to do crepe cake. I love crepe actually, so let's begin. I hope my husband loves it. Okay, first of all, let's do the batter for the crepe. Actually, a lot of times I do crepes is just agak-agak lah. But if you want measurement, this is my agak-agak measurement. 1 cup of flour. Break 3 eggs and add into it. (300g) milk. 40g sugar, about a pinch of salt, 53g melted butter, or about 2 tablespoons. Usually for my crepe, I add water. Somehow it moistens the crepe batter. But today I'm gonna do fruit crepe with lychee, which is my husband's favorite. I'm gonna add in, instead of water, some lychee water from the tin lah, kan, the canned lychee, there's water. It has this very concentrate lychee juice. Okay, set it aside for about 30 minutes minimum. Alright, so to do the crepe, put a very little bit oil. I do not have a brush, so by right you should brush around the pan lah. The heat should be very minimal, so you can swirl around the batter. I'll show you. Okay, apparently people do say that first crepe is usually unsuccessful, but I feel like I can still make it work. Okay, so you don't want to put too much batter so that the crepe stay thin. Okay, how you're gonna do this perfectly is you make sure you stir your batter first. I lift up towards this side before I pour in my batter towards the end corner here, and then I quickly swirl it around. Okay, if not enough, just add more and swirl it around. See? And then when you see the corner turn transparent, means it's cooked. That's when you can flip to the other way around. Sorry, I'm bad at this, but I believe practice makes perfect. Yeah, pecah a bit, but it's okay lah, because we're gonna add cream later, so this part won't be seen, so don't worry, still can use. Okay guys, so I've just finished all the crepes. I think it took me about an hour plus. Tak sampai 2 hours. So basically this is all of it. We're gonna wait for it to cool down. Meanwhile, let's do the cream, because the cream needs to be refrigerated. Okay, let's go. 4 tablespoons of custard powder. I'm using this one. Half cup of water. half cup of sugar, half cup of milk. Heat it, stir, add the custard powder mixture, stir and heat it until it thickens. When it starts to lump up like that, don't worry, just keep stirring, okay, until there's no watery, liquidy cream. So when it's quite lumpy like that, off the heat and keep stirring. When it's custardy cream like this, let it cool down aside. Now let's work on the whipped cream. I do not have a measurement cup, but basically you need to start off with 400 ml of whipped cream. Now I'm using icing sugars, about 40 grams. I do not have a balloon whisk, so I'm just gonna use a giant chopstick to whisk it. I'm using a fork. So what I have here is I just took out this whipped cream from the fridge, from the freezer part. So the bowl is cold, the whipped cream is cold. I'm gonna use a fork and start whipping it. About 10 minutes later, I changed to chopstick because I figure chopstick is a better tool to whip. And true enough, after about maybe 10 or 15 minutes of whisking with chopstick, my hand gets tired, but I can already see the whipping cream thickening. So the kesimpulannya is, conclusion, guys, spend a bit money, go get the whisk balloon or the machine. Oh my God. Or if not, it's very tiring, seriously. After a million years of beating, finally I get this consistency. Okay lah, boleh lah. Okay lah, it's about 30 minutes. Ooh, look at that. So, in order for it to be thicker, I've actually decided to add custard cream, but I scared tak jadi. So, I'm just gonna do an experiment of this much of custard cream, perhaps a little bit of whipped cream. If we were to beat it together, what will it be? Actually, I don't really recommend mixing with the custard cream because for me, I do not know how to not make it like, you know, lumpy like this. Now I'm having lumps. So yeah, I will not recommend it. Mostly I'll be using this whipped cream, but I don't want to waste this as well, so I will mix this in the middle.
Only use this method if you feel like your arms need workout or you want to wake up to an aching wrist. Sakit gila nak mati weh. Number 2, use food processor or blender. Pour the cream into the container, add icing sugar and blend je lah. Not even 1 minute, it's done. I think I can add custard cream into this cream and blend together if I want to have whipped custard cream. 2 in 1.
搞定了
Yeah, 搞定了. Ayo, I forgot put sugar.
Not even 30 seconds.
Okay, now we're gonna cut these crepes into a standard size. Stack the crepes, say 5 crepes. Use this bowl as the measurement, any bowl you like lah. Mine is using this bowl. And then just cut off. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yay! Same size. Keep going.
Just use any fruits you like. I'm using canned lychee, canned apricot, and seedless grape. It's important that you put the fruits at the side first and all the way into the middle. Start dengan tepi dulu, ya. When you're done, you can see the cake very pretty from the side.
So heavy. Is it nice? I think I did pretty well. So let's put it in the fridge first, and then tomorrow we'll cut it when we sing the birthday song. I'm excited. Let me drama. This one.
Whoa!
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 Yay! Okay, cut.
Wah,
Wah. Is it mampat?
padu babe.
Padu. Wah. Padu,
I
babe.
can feel it.
Oh, okay. Should we take a plate?
Got it?
Uh-huh.
Should I jatuhkan it?
Yeah. Look. What I like about making this fruit cake is that it feels like I'm making a real cake because I get to decorate it using fruits and whipped cream. Unlike baking any cakes in the oven, the measurements don't have to be super accurate, so the chances of making a successful fruit crepe cake is higher. You know how reducing sugar in the baking goods can affect the outcome of the cookies or cakes texture? This one, no problem at all. Just add or reduce however you like. It's time consuming, but I recommend you guys to try making fruit crepe cake yourself. Happy cooking!
Please Subscribe to my channel and don't forget to follow Jin Bin Studio in Instagram as well.